you're going to get hit and it's going to hurt different times.
So what would be your advice to anybody out there who's sort of a bit up and down, don't know, not sure?
Did I get it wrong, you know? It's always about learning. If you do the same thing over and over again and keep making the same mistake,
So what about, have you got any sort of standout memories, you know, like of being an umpire, maybe, you know, a really interesting play that happened or something that, you know, really stands out for you as a really good result for somebody, or, you know, are there really any standout moments for you? Because I know as a coach and a player, I have those standout moments that I think about all the time. I'm sure there's similar for
I have some great memories. There's a few games I remember where you should have made a call that you didn't make, or you muffed it up, and you went back later on, read the rule book, and thought, oh, hang on a sec, maybe I should have done it a different way. I've got a few of those. Standout memories, I suppose, was going to the World Series in Easley. I did a game in Easley. It was Southeast, so a Florida team played the Western team from Hawaii. 7 innings of senior league, 2-1. And we knocked it over an hour 14 minutes.
Oh, wow. Hour 14?
Hour 14, wow. Yeah. So those kids can play.
That's a T-ball game.
Yeah, yeah. So I was the plate guy for that game, and the umpire guy, when I came off, said, "Is that how you do things in Australia?" And I said, "Mate, we just play."
Yeah.
And it was just, those kids were switched on, and that was one of the highlights of umpiring, going to the World Series, obviously. Seeing how quickly those kids, or those, you know, they're 16-year-old guys, get the ball across the infield was just phenomenal. Yeah, so that highlight, you know, going to the World Series as well and being able to take my wife on a trip to America, that was another highlight, because, you know, you're umpiring every other week on weekends and Saturdays and Sundays, and that's always sort of, you know, being able to take her away for that trip as well was obviously a big highlight.
Our wives make a lot of sacrifices so that we can help other people, don't they, as a coach or as an umpire?
Yep. You know, there's I know a lot of coaches and a lot of players and umpires give up a lot of time to do what they enjoy, but, you know, family's part of it, and the families that make it part of it.
You've got to balance that, don't you, as well? Like, you have to work as well. We've also got to earn an income, you know, around all this stuff we're talking about.
Yeah,
so.
They always say a good day at baseball's, or bad day at baseball's better than a good day at work.
Yeah, they say that about golf too. I haven't had a good day at golf yet, so I wouldn't know the difference. Yeah, very good. Yeah, no, they sound like some awesome memories. All right, Matty, it's been awesome talking to you. I want to just get one more little bit of information out of you. One more question I would say to you. What would you say, or what would be your advice to anybody out there who's sort of a bit up and down, don't know, not sure, and thinking about possibly having a go at umpiring? What would you say to those guys or girls?
I suppose a couple of things you have to say to them is you're going to make mistakes. Don't lose heart when you make a mistake. Just try and work out what you did wrong and what you need to do to fix it. Do you need to learn a rule? Do you need to be in a better position? Do you need to take your time on a call and get all the information together before you bang them out or you give them safe? You're going to get hit and it's going to hurt different times. So get gear that's going to protect you at the level you're doing. If I'm doing the Blue Sox or, you know, ABL, I'm going to need the right gear, and I'm going to, you know, I'm going to get hit and it's going to hurt. I'm going to try and get in a position where I don't get hit as often. And, you know, that's what learning about umpiring and coming to a course, and we're going to tell you that you're going to get hit, it's going to hurt, and you're going to make mistakes. What you do when you make that mistake is really up to you, like it is as a player or a coach or anybody involved. You can say, listen, I've had enough of it. I got yelled at, I made a mistake, and that's it. I'm done with umpiring. Or you can say, listen, I made a mistake. Probably, why did I make the mistake? Was I in the wrong spot? Did I rush my call? Whatever it might be. Did I have the rule? Did I know the rule? And did I get it wrong, you know? It's always about learning. If you do the same thing over and over again and keep making the same mistake, there's something going wrong. But if I can learn, you know, if I was in this position instead of that position, would I have had a better angle on the base or the ball coming from the shortstop or whatever it might be? It's always about learning and trying to improve, you know. Read the rule book, we'd say to people that there's a few ways you can improve. Read the rule book regularly, come to courses, interact with umpires that can teach you and show you.
Ask questions.
Ask questions, yeah, for sure, and do more games. Put your hand up to do more games, and something happens every game.
There's no practice like game practice, right?
Yeah. What am I working on this game? And at the end of that game, reviewing what you did, and do you need to keep working on it? Umpiring's about building habits, and the people that teach about umpiring teach a habit is a behaviour that's repeated enough times that it becomes automatic. Getting on the line for a fair foul call, whatever it might be, taking your time on a catch, making sure they've got secure possession and that the release is voluntary. And if you don't wait until that voluntary release comes and you call him out and he drops the ball, it's not a catch now. So, and it's about learning and getting involved. Yeah, anyone that wants to umpire, I'd encourage them to get involved, have a crack, and see whether you like it or not. Some people love it, some people hate it. Not everyone is going to be an umpire. And if you, give it a go.
Yeah, and if you didn't believe us before about the umpires are out there playing a game as well, just in that couple of seconds there, he was wrapping off a few things that they've got to master, and they've got to learn what to do and try and get on top of. Like, if that's not playing a game and learning the craft, I don't know what is. Do you recommend it? Do you recommend being an umpire?
I love it, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I recommend it to anybody.
It can take you to the States. It can take you everywhere.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Just as, you probably got just as much chance of going away and doing something special as you do as a player, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the pool of umpires isn't as big, is it?
Well,
as the players.
Yeah, and
particularly over here.
The opportunities are there for anyone that wants to move along. And, a lot of people get involved, and as their kids get involved, they move up. And when their kids stop playing, they stop playing. Lucky for me, I kept being involved, kept getting asked to help out, and still love it, still enjoy it, and keep going forever. Well, not forever, but for a while yet anyway.
That's awesome, mate. That is awesome. So thank you very much, mate. Thank you, Matt. Thank you very much to Matt Wagner, who's come on here today to give us his story from a cricketer all the way to an international level Little League umpire, which is a phenomenal story. So thank you very much, mate. I appreciate you coming in.
Thanks for having me.
If you guys have got any questions or anything like that, let us know in the comments, and we'll do our best to answer them. Cheers, buddy. That's it for today's episode of RBI Australia Inside the Game. Thanks for tuning in. If you picked up something new, make sure to share it with your team or hit replay. We'll be back soon with more tips, drills and insights to help you level up. And hey, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, train smart, play hard and keep growing that game.
Gear up at the store where real ball players shop. Recken Australia is leading the way in custom baseball and softball gloves. Pick your colours, web style, size, and even add your name. Made just how you want it. You can customise leg guards and elbow guards too. Trusted by players, coaches, and clubs across the country. Shop custom. Shop online. Start now at recken.com.au.